SMD. Been a bit lurky recently due to work, but still an honour and a pleasure to be part of the great community. Thank you for 7 months, SMD. Lurk away, sir.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Flipping heck, how many people need to work here? Let's amplify that. Ottawa, thank you for 30. How do you change the colour? You go to... Command Center. Press Z to go to Command Center, then click on Building Colors and choose your favorite pink. You can do boring, 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 or the best one. And then on your dome, you can click the paintbrush to sort of change the style to the best one. Although I think one of the DLCs brought in that style, so you may or may not have it depending on whether you have the DLC, I think. Right, how's the O2 running? Slight surplus. Oh god. Wait a minute. Whenever it flashes and says your attention is required, that means you're going to get one of those choices. Told you. The expedition was sent to investigate a spectrographic trace of rich metal deposit, but found something much more interesting and troubling. After climbing the slope of a huge crater, we faced an astonishing sight. Down below we saw the remains of a facility, clearly man-made one. The dust didn't manage to hide the rocket landing pads, the spherical concrete buildings, and, what's more disturbing, the large portholes on the ground which resemble rocket silos. Too much to be sure. Number 1, leave and forget it, the expedition will return. Number 2, leave the site, but upload its coordinates into the international database. Or number 3, approach the facility and investigate. I predict that we will go for option 3, and some of our crew will be like infected, or they'll go insane, or an alien will land on their face, and when we come back, we'll have a big problem. I predict that when we come back from this, we will bring a problem back to Mars. We approached the mysterious facility with apprehension, but nothing bad happened. It appears that the location has been abandoned decades ago. The facility has been picked almost clean, but there are traces of evidence of what happened here. People lived here and research was conducted. The silos are empty, but there are signs that at least 2 of the 5 hosted nuclear devices. The labs are the most amazing part of the facility. Most of the equipment and computer systems were too heavy and unwieldy to be moved out of the planet. Effect, a new breakthrough tech has become available. The expedition will return shortly. I reckon that was like probably a 20% probability, and all the other ones were bad. I reckon we just rolled like a 1 on a d6. If you roll 1 on a d6, something good will happen. Roll 2 to 6 and something bad will happen. I think we just got lucky. Really just got lucky. Dave M84, speaking of Mars, did you know that the next month, 16th of July, marks 50 years since Neil Armstrong said the famous one-liner when he landed on Mars? Went to Apollo 11 movie yesterday, I must say. For 1960s, 70s movie archives, it was very, very good, interesting. Dave, yeah, I just came back from like the Kennedy Space Center a couple of weeks ago, and I'm looking forward to Apollo 11. Oh yes, Hannah, my D&D days never leave me. Did you know, Hannah, that when you're playing D&D, if you roll 1 on a d20 when you're attacking, you drop your weapon. If you roll 20, you do double damage. It's called a crit. Mars in flames, your attention is required. This gets better. Okay, here we go. Alarms followed a series of explosions throughout the colony. The ground is shaking and people look in terror and uncertainly towards the horizon as black columns of smoke quickly rise through the bleak sky. You don't need to look there to know what's going on. The damage and casualty report says everything. You can't shake the feeling that it is somehow related to the recent activities of your expedition. I knew something bad was going to happen. Effect. The punitive sabotage strike has destroyed 5 buildings. 10 colonists have died and 35 have been injured. What, to get 1 breakthrough? 5 buildings?
Has died.
What on earth? What's just happened? Oh, there's one. Oh my god, my university got wasted. Okay, that's one of them. 5 buildings destroyed. Okay, a living quarter, I can live with that. A Martian university, a living complex, and a research lab. Oh, it's a scumbag. You can repair them. Well, you can rebuild it. But when colonists die from unnatural causes, it causes widespread panic in the colony, doesn't it? I'm pretty certain it does. Like 10 dead colonists is not good. Pari, welcome, dude. Mission in jeopardy. This gets
the
better.
recent colonist deaths are a worrisome trend which cannot be ignored.
Each time a colonist dies from non-natural death, 2 applicants leave the pool. Told you. So let me get this straight. 10 people died and 20 are going to leave. So we're about to lose 30 people, are we? Yay for 1 breakthrough. It's better be worth it. Converts unused power into research points. Hello. That's quite an interesting. Breakthrough. That. So you can basically build wind turbines and convert it into research. It's 20 applicants from Earth who leave the pool. Right. Okay. Okay. But because so I got lucky then because I just sent a load of people here. Then it's not too bad. Because the actual pool, yeah, there's only 12 there now, so it just took a chunk out of that. That was good timing. Yikes, that was bad. It's a pretty good research boost, because it means like 176 electric is going to get converted into research. It's not bad. 10 people died. That means more job vacancies. Let's look at the positives. Yikes, not many people working at the Mega Mall. Yeah, we're going to have to think about bringing more people here quickly. You picked this up in the sale. Haven't had a chance to play it yet, and probably won't, since Shadowbringers and Super Mario Maker 2 came out yesterday. Completely different kind of game to those. Okay. Right, what's the food situation? Let me just adjust the... We need to make that on cow. It's all about the meat. You definitely are not going to be vegetarians on Mars. Not on this space station. Ready to land with 8 passengers. How convenient. That's so insensitive. Well, in this game, like, cows provides the most food. It's just a fact. And since you don't have to provide a varied diet, you basically don't need to worry about vegetables.
Research complete.
Factory AI. Refineries and factories' performance increased by 20%. Is that an automatic boost, or do we need to upgrade it? Oh no, we have to upgrade it. 5 electronics and 2 machine parts. Okay. Well, that's bad at the moment because we're not actually making electronics very well. I wonder if we shut that one down and put everybody in there instead, do you think that'll give us a better output? Or maybe if we put that on high and put that one on low. Let's see how that works out. See what happens, because we can scale this better, I think, with the upgrades. Just turn that off.
Funding received.
Amplify and upgrade this. See if we can max that out. So yeah, any of these factories can be upgraded with 5 electronics. We'll just hold off on the upgrades. Early Factorio. Whiteland, I was saying earlier that you've been trying to get me to play Factorio again for a while. Battlefield 5, are you kidding me? Have you played Battlefield 5, Whiteland? Not at all. But you must have watched streams of it. It's ready to go. You must have watched streams of it. Really? I'm surprised, Wyland.
Sector scanned.
Why have you kept a distance from it? I can kind of predict how it would go, Whiteland. You'll play it, and so you find out the netcode issues and things, and then you'll say it's not as good as Counter-Strike. That's a 20-year-old game. And then you'll go back to playing Counter-Strike. That's what will happen. Inactive work shift, not good enough. Dude, you know I don't play that hip shooting game. I like aiming down sight, Whiteland. I don't like walk around with an AK, hip firing into a dot in the middle of the screen. And then after the second round, my gun is up here. It's just not... I just can't deal with it, Wayland. I'm not playing Counter-Strike. I always like Battlefield, but I'm not playing Counter-Strike. Martian University's back up and running. Needed specializations, engineers and medics. That was it. Tom Sunday, I was talking earlier about that mod you're playing Factorial with that makes it insanely harder, and I couldn't remember the name of it. This is not good. Probably need to have people in the infirmary. Oh man, this is just stealing all the people. Just drop it down to medium. GTA Vice City. I love the music in Vice City, but I could never turn it on, could I? Because I just get VOD muted to death when it went to YouTube. An anti-blueprint mod, Whiteland, lol. Yeah, we need more people. This is a huge problem. We need more suckers over here. Wait, unemployed 24 people.
Resources are low.
So what? How can we have 24 unemployed and there's like massive amounts of vacancies? Makes no sense. Oh, lazy millennials, wow. Okay, fueling's good. Water's fine. With Pyodons, mods, or so many products, you don't need blueprints. Well, what he means, Whiteland, is like, you know, like circuits, for example, or products. So we're pretty good on polymers now. Machine parts are building up nicely.
Resources are low.
We might have to... What we could do is amplify that. And then turn the night shift off this. Just to get more people into that factory, maybe. Or given the fact we've got loads of money, why do we just not worry about it? What was the upgrade we need to get to double the power output on that? We could try Open RA, open source multiplayer red alert clone. Nah. You have too much money. Not anymore, just spent like 3 billion. What was the one that boosts the power output on the Stirling generator? It must be physics. Tell you what, I would not have wasted so much research on that fusion reactor if I'd have known.
Research complete.
Automated storage. Finally, we can build like proper size storage. Let's have a look. Storage. Here we go. Stores 4,000 metal. That's nuts. $4,000 metal. Should create like a massive food one. That's full. Just put that there. And then get rid of that. Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool. Oh my god, that is pretty cool. Let's get rid of these now. I like that. More energy generation is faster research. Well, it is when I research that breakthrough. That one. Which we could just get now. Do that one first. Let the bots move everything around. Is it got a general one? Metal. I can do a concrete one as well, actually. Hello, dear.
Sector scanned.
One second. You actually heard that, didn't you? Mr. Whiteland, Mrs. Squirrel actually heard that. That was so weird. That's so weird. Mrs. Squirrel in the room and then that happened. Let's land this lot. Okay, let's pause that for a sec. Because Lord Dolvshire is here. First of his name. Come on, pal. Hoo-yah! Hey. Right, what's that? Camera moved. Camera's moved ever so slightly. Here we go. There he is. The real streamer. I can't pause game audio once. Just that's how it pauses. Oh, Yoshi. Somebody came in. Somebody got resubbed earlier. I thought it might have been them. It was called Yoshi. What are they called? It had a weird name. Yoshi something. And I thought it was you with a different name. Yoshi Pickles, that was it. I take it Yoshi Pickles is not related to you, Yoshi fan. You know, pal?
Can't wait for the rascal.
Yeah, can't we all? It's pretty bad out there. Has he been coping in the heat? Not very well.
Dinner.
He's what?
He's not eating any dinner.
He's not eating any dinner.
No, that's just as long as he told me.
It's too hot for him.
Oh, tea!
Dave84, how is the Squirrel voice pack Navi coming along? Not done anything on it, Dave. And hi, Mrs. Squirrel. It's 8+ and raining, Whiteland. Well,
Oh, was that?
come to the UK. He's in Norway.
Oh.
Come to the UK, you'll experience a different kind of heat. Right, Doyle, thanks for popping in, pal. Say bye-bye. I'm not going to piece of my sausage roll. Can I have a cup of tea? Because I didn't drink that one. Thanks. I know. Sometimes I forget. Chelmsford currently 27. And sunny. It's going to hit 20s all week. By the look of it. See, the only problem with these storage things, though, they require power. So does that mean if you suffer a power supply problem, or this cable gets hit, that none of your storage is accessible, which could be a bit of an issue?
New colonists have arrived.
Let's put the food on there. It's the food hub. It's about 100 degrees hot here. Hang on, so that's what, 30, 35 maybe? 36 in real money? 16 colonists. Oh my god, we have one electronic left. What is going on? Okay, that has to be high. See, it doesn't, does it? Because we've got a rocket on the way.
Funding received.
Rep drones. You know what would be good? Put up one of those charging pads. Like here. So the drones can recharge. I should fix it. Right, we certainly don't have a problem with electronics. Lel. "24 people unemployed." Right, so what do we need? We need to start doing more research, don't we? So we need more power. We've got Stirling generators we can use now. The colony's looking great. It's kind of getting there. It's, I'd like to get that research for that thing though, but I can't find it yet. The upgraded Stirling generator. But since we have a lot of polymer, we can just pretty much open it up. The heck? I wonder if we should build those laser things. We should probably research the laser things to stop the meteors from killing us. Was that under physics? Is that it there? The meteor defense system destroys falling meteors in its range. Metal and electronics. Or do we start going down the tech tree on the terraforming? Burns fuel to increase the temperature of Mars. We should probably add it to the list, get going on it. I don't think we need that yet, to be honest. Research building 0.
There are Earthsick colonists.
Fine, go home. I don't know what the range is until I put one down. The Hawking Institute still needs repairing. $32 unemployed. This is bizarre. Why do we have 32 unemployed people? Okay, that's a 2401. Let's see if we can add more shifts. Well, at the top it says unemployed seeking work 25. Vacant work slots 37. 32 people employed, you lost 10, that'll be 42 employed. I don't get it, it's just weird. Can make that a 24-hour operation.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Spacebar, pop store.
Sector scanned.
Nata.
How do you empty these? Because it's starting to like build up
Back, Nata.
rubbish here, which is not ideal. I suppose what we could do is just drop a drone hub down.
Anniversary, Nata.
And start using this space instead.
Welcome back, Nata.
You can flatten the land
Funding
to
received.
use those waste rocks. Why does flattening land remove the rock? I don't... Because if I flatten this, surely it'd have a load of rock left.
Mushy, so it's not like
Okay. Yoshi, welcome back. Thank you for 38 months. Friends, welcome back. Zen Happy with 11. Thank you for 33 months, friends.
Incoming.
Oh boy. Fill up the hole in the middle of the base. Do you think that'll work? Let's try and see what happens. Where's the meteor? Hold shift to flatten multiple paths. I did not know you could do that. Let's see what they do first. It'd be kind of nice to flatten this out anyway. Send some down the pits, lol. Okay, we've only got 11 unemployed now. That's much better. Martian University. What do we not have? They've got a mega mall there, but they don't have access to that. So they have a diner, infirmary. Or like an open air gym or something. Of course I can't build it. That is so annoying. There should be a small version of this. Electronics store. I don't think that's a great idea, and so we've got a decent production of electronics. Although what we could do is we could build a spire and then get rid of all these homes, just have them move into here, and then we can use all these triangles for other things. I declare that to be full of win. Full of win. Look at the food! That looks so cool. 291 just stacked up like that. I think there should be one over here as well.
Funding received. Research complete.
Superconductor computing done. Converts unused power into research points. Does that just happen automatically? We've got 232 power. Excess power. 349, look at that! That's utterly genius. With that, you can start to smash down this tree. Because with the money we're making, we could just buy Stirling generators. You can just bring these things back. And then each one generates 20 power. It's crazy. But I need to find the research lab, Hawking Institute, and network node upgrade increases production by 25%, but also increases power consumption. 20,000 research. Does anybody know where the Stirling generator upgrade is? Is it under physics? Rare metal extractor production increased by 50%. What? That's just insane. Slowly converts waste rock into concrete. See, that could be useful. Is it just an option on the Stirling generator? No, somebody, I think Lieutenant said that it has the ability to boost it from 20 to 30. But maybe that was a breakthrough, I don't know. You need waste rock to create atmosphere later in the game, so I would keep the waste rock for now. Right, fair enough. Unlocks the import greenhouse gases and capture ice asteroids special projects accessible via the planetary view. Right, okay. Decorations have increased service comfort. I wish it actually told you what. Martian Bond don't take sanity damage from disaster. That's an interesting one, that is. But I always feel like you're going to have a lot of humans on your planet anyway. New spire. Nice. Yeah, there's no upgrade option here, so... the triboelectric scrubber is building that cleans nearby structures so you don't have to maintain them if you have a couple overlapping. Yeah, I remember that one. I remember seeing that one. But that doesn't boost the Stirling, does it? Would be useful to place around the turbine solar panels.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Reduces the dust accumulating on buildings in its range. Let's try that. So we build them and just put them all around here just to reduce the maintenance. Even at night, we're almost generating power, surplus power. Just get rid of these and replace them with the big boys. These are like the early ones, weren't they?
Complete.
Mega storage, new building, large water tank, and a large oxygen tank. Large water tank. Whoa.
Sector scanned.
Thing is Mahusev? They weren't kidding about large. If they overlap their fields, they would clean each other. Oh, it's a breakthrough, Lord Imperius. That makes sense. So how many breakthroughs are there in the game? And you just get random ones every time you play it? Why has nobody moved into this? You trying to tell me they're just all so comfortable that they don't need this? You're being rehoused, get in there. Yeah, I thought you'd see it my way. El Presidente is asking you nicely to leave your home and live in the center column. But I don't like heights. Get out. Right. You guys need an open air gym. You're just completely unfit. Why would they not want to live in this? You get such a cool view. Comfort of residence 60, look at that. Benevolent dictator. Nobody said anything about benevolent. Electronics is still depleting. Oh my god, there's just nobody working here. What is going on? Oh god. No, not a flashy thing. Not a flashy your attention is required thing, please. No. No. What if you never click on it? Anything for love. Oh god. A gloomy looking colonist approaches you and shares something personal. I've got a pimple on my bum. Charisse Trenton is deeply in love with another colonist they fear is out of the league. What am I? I'm running a planet here. I'm not into, like, relationship counseling. They wish to propose during a very romantic moment, one that involves a serious display of fireworks. Wait, fireworks on Mars? Has anybody mentioned the lack of O2 outside to burn things? Wait, cost $10 million. I can't say no to a hopeless romantic. Let's have some fireworks. Or, I will do anything for love, but I won't do that. Wait, she wants to spend $10 million on fireworks. Even London doesn't spend that much on fire. Come on, I've got to see this. Come on, let me see the fireworks. Is that it? What happened? Where's the fireworks? Uh-oh. Waste storage is full. Put the speed to normal to see them. You saw a meteor.
Sick colonists.
Not looking for a job. Middle-aged. Free, unemployed, visiting an open-air gym. Visited a diner in a different dome. Service building was full, -10. You're not that bad. What's wrong with you? Are you just saying you want a diner here? Is that what you're saying? Okay, we'll build a diner. There you go. One diner. Jeez, I didn't realize that was... Diner and a small space bar.
Research complete.
Which is what's on a small keyboard. Stone garden. That's too big. Drone printing. Nice. We can make our own drones now. Constructs drone prefabs from electronics, which can then be used in drone hubs to construct drones. The drone assembler. Redcom, thank you for 16 months. As for this one, due to low comfort. Okay, right. I'll tell you what, mate. Why don't you come and live here for a bit and see if you see life a bit differently. Whoa, comfort levels just went through the roof. Look at that. Came over to this dome, was like, whoa, I love Mars. Mars is amazing. Can't really do much to improve the comfort level in this dome. I mean, comfort level 50 is not bad. Could have bought a 5mm for a sparkler to impress your beautiful neighbour next door. Sure. I'd do anything for love, Bondo. Including a 5mm sparkler. We could probably put 2 rockets on perpetual transfer. Good evening from a very warm Scarborough. Good evening, sir. Right, fuel depot 30. Rare metals here. Then we'll bring a rocket back. Make sure we've got enough of that. Need to get me a personal appearance from Meatloaf. Yeah, good luck with that. I saw that, Costello, yeah. All the little things that you had in the dome get like boost the comfort levels. A lot of rubbish, that thing. Unmanned extractors, this is what you want. Automated mining. That one's half done. That one's half. That one's pretty low now. Have to start switching to this soon. Really, Lord
Sector
Imperius?
scanned.
USA funding. Fuel's going up now. It will go up shortly when all this water comes online.
Funding received.
Production. I don't get why that cable is a different one to that one. I think I know what it is. I think this cable here is not the super amazing one. If I salvage that.
Research complete.
Yeah. I think the pure white one never dirties because it's 100% efficient. Like it never fails. Whereas normal cable gets dirty. Global parameters, temperature, terraforming hint. Oh, hello. You've unlocked the GHG factory. Burns fuel to increase temperature. Temperature parameter represents the global surface temperature on Mars. Increase to required liquid water, rain, and local vegetation. Okay. So we're going to end up burning a lot of fuel, aren't we? I imagine. Yeah, but I don't think the dust... I could be wrong, I don't know. I suppose it's accumulating there. Maybe that's it then. Fuel production 72, consumption 58. So I'm going to put this on automated. Just land flat and get rid of the rubble. Not sure. It's flattened the land. But I honestly don't know what it's done. I'm going to try and terraform this a bit better. So if I hold down shift... I do like that you can terraform stuff now. Got one left. Are you the, what do they call it, Skipped, in the designated driver? All that surplus power gets turned into research. Can I just hold shift click to open them all? How?
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
$104 electric. Why have I only got 104? Oh, it's night time. So we've still got a surplus at night. Excess power. When you click on the opening symbol. Oh, you mean like, hang on a minute. Control. Now how about that? Control left click to close all Stirling generators. Control left click to open. That sounds a bit better, doesn't it? Refric, is it just control click? Or some other certain buildings to mass open and close them? Yes, it is. Two colonists are sick again. Come on. The well-rested, the visitor diner. One in there, one in there. I'm surprised at this one because they can actually go to the infirmary. This one I could perhaps understand. So look, go in the infirmary. There you go. That's what you want to do. Oh my god, this is the most undermanned electronics factory in the history of the world. This had loads of people in it. This has got nobody in it. I don't get it. We're going to have to shut down the machine parts, I think. Because we have quite a bit of excess on that anyway. So if we just close this down. And just get all the people to go and work here. Look how many people walked out of the factory and went straight into the electronics factory. Look at them all flooding. Alright, we'll just up the ante then. We shall make them work. Five unemployed. That's pretty good, actually. It's still not working out too well. Our electronic maintenance is 3.9. We're only making 2.4. Infernal, good night.
Funding received.
There we go. That's more like it. 8.3, that's better. Now we're making electronics. You see, this is my problem. It starts to take people from everywhere else, look. It starts to, like, just literally grab people out the mall, just go working in here. So I'm just going to have to, like, limit how many people work in here. Which is just dumb, but otherwise they just... Nobody can buy anything from the shops. Because every time you put the priority up on this, it just takes people from everywhere else. Breakthrough inspiring artist. Colonists in domes with a spire have increased morale. That's a pretty good breakthrough.
Funding received.
Yeah, you can't have people not working in the mall though. That's just bad. Well, yeah, the issue with that loading period, I guess you have to have like a central hub then for all the facilities and then have the specialized domes around it maybe. Oh, man. Maybe we just need to get more people here. $29 matching applicants. We get a bunch of scientists, actually. Enthusiast alcoholic vegan. A composed religious hippie. A gamer. Chloe Jackson, the gamer. Carmen the enthusiast. That's genius. Rob Jansen, thank you very much for the host, sir. And Mr. Ribku, thank you for the host. Rob Jensen with the raid and Ribku with the host. You boys again. Rob and Rob, how you doing, guys? Thank you so much. Yeah, I can see you both here. Thank you. A hypochondriac gamer. The coward melancholic. Okay, the hypochondriac gamer's coming. And the composed fit is coming. How you boys doing? Rob and Rob. We'll just land more staff. That's what we'll do. We'll sort the problem out by throwing monkeys at the problem. $484 in the day. Look at that surplus. 652 research from excess power. That is amazing. That's almost as much as we get for paying for it. You're doing fine. Good to hear. 3 colonists at Earthsick now. Oh boy. Living complex. If you're living in a living complex and you want to go home, just go home. You're a bit hot. I think everybody in Europe's a bit hot right now.
Sector scanned.
Yeah, you do, Dr. D, but if you think about it, if the non-specialists are in the factories, and I bring people who want to work in the factories, then that will displace the non-specialists who will then go and work in the mall, right? You got your new gaming chair. What did you go for? What's it gonna do? Wow, these things have got a bit of a range on it.
Complete.
Here we go. We've got the scrubbing. The triboelectric scrubber. Let's have a look. Let's try and build one. What does it come on? Power. Infrastructure. Emits pulses which reduce the dust accumulated on buildings in its range. What, is that the range? What? So that takes a machine part, and if I build a scrubber, it takes an electronic. It's 3 hex bigger and at full power. Oh. So... let's put one down and see what happens. Service area. Increasing the area effect will greatly increase the power consumption of the building. Consumption 5. 7.2. Okay. So 12.8 power to get that. So that covers to there, so you can get it. Strategy sims. It's kind of like a I don't know. It's like an RTS city builder, colonize Mars type thing. I don't know how you describe it. Come on,
New
put it on.
colonists have arrived.
Put it online, bro. I have no idea, Jaffa Cakes, what the heck you're talking about, sir. Come on, bit of metal. Let's do it. Come on, we've got like 2,000 metal lying around and we can't get one piece here. What are these drones doing? It looks like the Las Vegas tower thing. Well, that kind of works. It just leaves those two out of it a bit, doesn't it? No, they're not exactly clean. I'm expecting this thing to get them like Mr. Sheen sparkled. Am I going to try what? Sierra Nevada? What's that? Okay, we seem to have more people here. Let's try getting rid of that limit and see what happens. Let's put that on normal. Unemployed 0. Interesting. What's the food situation? 44 consumption. Oh, Mexico map. Sierra Nevada. Is that a new thing? I'm not sure what that is, to be honest. Would you ever play Thief Simulator again? I finished it, didn't I? Look, I can't seem to get the right balance with these things. Just nobody seems to want to work in this factory. It's really annoying. So we're just going to have to do that. And keep them on high priority. It's weird.
Funding received.
It's ready to go.
Sector scanned.
Have you published it, Mexican Tesla? I don't remember, I gotta be honest. Right, we're gonna leave it there, boys and girls. Since it's 9:15, I'm supposed to finish at 9. So where can I find it? Just one of the mod websites? A new updated Thief Simulator promises a real ending to the story, so you might want to try it out when it's out. Fair enough. Just tell me where it is, Mexican Tesla. I don't want to link to a mod site, because some of the mod sites are just toxic, quite frankly. So just tell me where I can find it. Right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun. Do I just look for Sierra Nevada then, do I? Keyboard mistake. Copy paste as well. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the mods, for modding splendidly. Thank you for hanging out, guys. You've been super awesome. It's been quite a chill stream today. Look at the progress, though. Insane. We are well down this tech tree. Looking good. Got this mega dome online. Well, not mega dome. It's a pretty big dome. Got that online. Printing money. More or less self-sufficient. So yeah, doing pretty well. Right, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday, whatever you're doing. And I shall be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So I shall see you all then. And then Sunday Night Trucking at 5. So yeah. Hope you managed to get some sleep and it's not too hot for you. It's not very nice at the moment, it's just way hot. Until then, I shall see you all tomorrow. Take it easy, guys. Love you all. Good night.